Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 3, Episode 73. This morning, unfortunately, is Tuesday morning, which means I have to be in the office. So, got to the office nice and early, got all my work done, waited for my morning meeting, and presented all my stuff. And the meeting is over. So, right now, I am driving to a casino. And the goal here is going to be, I'm going to get some free lunch and go through the machines 3 or 4 times, and then head back to the office for a meeting with my manager, and then followed by an interview that I have to be involved with. And then I would love to get a haircut. Man, it's been so long since I got a haircut. I'd love to do that. I was going to get one last night, and then someone needed to go to practice, so I had to reroute and go pick them up. And so anyway, I've got a coupon that expires in 2 days, and I can't give up that EV, so I'm going to try to get that in today. So my last meeting ends at about 4:30 today, so I'll be in the office until then. I'll try to schedule something for after that, and then I have one of my kids running track, and I'll have to go pick them up from that, so maybe even see part of the meet would be nice. So a lot of stuff going on this afternoon, so I'm only going to have one shot at hitting a casino right now. So I'm going to do that, and then tomorrow actually is going to be some changes going on tomorrow. Originally I would leave about 6 a.m. to do my thing, and tomorrow I've got 2 kids with doctor's appointments at the same time, so I can't do that. So I will be going to a more local casino in the morning, and then going to pick up one of my kids from school, taking them to the doctor, bringing them back to school, and I probably will not leave town till at least 2 in the afternoon, which will probably mean I will have another overnight. I don't think I have any free hotels in that area at this time, so I'll contact some of my AP friends, see if they do, and if I get to go somewhere tomorrow, it will be another overnight. So good for us. Maybe make another $5,900 like we did last week on that overnight. And I still owe you a number as to what I made last week, and I have no idea. So I think I haven't moved it over to my spreadsheet yet, so it's still in my notes on my phone. So I will try to safely calculate it as I'm driving here, and I'll be back and let you know how things go at this casino, and maybe have a number for you. Alright guys, I am back. So still on my way to this casino, but I've got a number for you for last week. Last week I ended up ahead $11,613. What a nice way to come back to town from Europe to make $11,613. So I'm very happy about that. I'd love to do the same this week. And right now, it looks like it's a possibility, because I'm going to be doing another overnight, it looks like, hopefully. Although I'll be getting a lot later start. So if that happens, I may actually go back out tonight and try to have another small slot session tonight, and that way I'll have 2 sessions today, and then a delayed session starting tomorrow night around 6 p.m. would be my first session tomorrow night, and then go for like 36 hours straight, unless I get a room, and then I'd sleep for a few and then head back to town. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'll be back soon. Alright guys, I am back. So I went into this place, started walking around, not seeing anything, but what I did see is some guys that I've never seen before, and what I did notice is what they were doing and what they were checking, and then I knew why I wasn't seeing any place, because these guys were cleaning them out. So walked around, took my time. I had plenty of time, because I don't have to get right back to the office for my meeting. So took my time, found a couple small plays. I was up $30, I believe, kept looking around. Then I saw this play that was iffy, and I knew it was iffy, and I knew it probably should not be a play. And so I got a little bit of help. So I actually sent a message to some of my friends who do this and asked for their advice, and they confirmed that it would not be a smart play. So I let that go. I kept walking around, found a couple other small plays and played those, and I was down as much as about $400, and I was up as much as, I don't know, $100 and something, and I knew it was time to eat. So they have two places to eat at this location. The first one is just a normal, like, deli type place, and I always eat there. And I thought, why not go to the nice restaurant instead? I only have like a $20 food comp, but there's got to be something on there that's good for $20. So while I was waiting for someone to help me, I noticed that they had fish and chips for $19.99. So I said, okay, let's do it. So I ordered the fish and chips for $19.99, and with the comp, there's no tax, even if you eat it there. I'm pretty sure it takes the tax off. But the total was $20.24. And when I ordered it, I had asked her for some ketchup. It's fish and chips, is French fries, and so there's got to be ketchup. So I said, is it extra 25 cents because I asked for ketchup? And she said, no, it's because it's to go, and we have to pay for the box to put it in. The casino is so poor that they don't have 25 cents for a box. So they're forced to pass that charge on to the customers because, it's 25 cents. They can't let that go. I mean, come on. Inconvenience the customers a little bit, but we can't put the casino out of business. We got to get that quarter out of them. So I said, okay, just take the 25 cents out of my points. That kind of jams it right back at them, because now she's got to look up my points and blah, 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 and get another 24 cents. So I ordered that. I took another lap, played a couple other things, and ended up leaving ahead $189. Now, when I got my food, I went over to the deli area, and I sat down and not ate it because I didn't want to sit at the restaurant to eat it. So I went over there, I sat down, and I'm eating my food, and it's delicious, by the way. It was very, very good, better than I expected it to be. It's not very often that I say that many good things about a restaurant, but what did you eat today, MW? Fish and chips, and they were delicious. But I ate them at the deli area, and there were 3 construction workers there, and they're building a new restaurant in the casino. So I heard them talking, and it's funny, what would you expect them to talk about? Sports, women, money? No, they were talking about cooking, and the one guy was saying that he was going to do a super ravioli tonight that he was cooking, and he knows how to make the pasta and the meat and everything, but not the sauce. So he bought the sauce to put in them, and I thought that was really interesting to see 3 grown men, construction workers, talking about cooking and what to put in the food and stuff like that. It's kind of refreshing, right? So, and then when I got up, they whistled at me. But what are you going to do? That's normal. I mean, that's the problem with being good looking. Everybody's always whistling at me or trying to grab me in some way. What am I going to do? That's the way I was made. All right, so left there ahead $189. And also while I was there, I saw another friend of mine, and real nice guy. He used to be a pit boss at the casino that I got banned from. And he and I have a long history together. So about 20 years ago, he worked for the brother of my friend who I took to Vegas about a year ago to live with his brother. So that guy that my friend went to live with was this guy's boss, and they were doing an underground, quote, legal, unlegal poker club. They were doing charity poker, what they called charity poker, which was a big scam because they take in 10,000, let's say not 10, maybe 4,000 in an evening, and they would donate $50 or $100 just to, you know, keep their license. They'd be at the VFW, and, you know, lots of scams and things going on in those places. And I'll tell you more stories about these guys later. But so he used to be a dealer for my friend's brother at one of these poker clubs at the VFW about 20 years ago, and I saw him there, and I had seen an old man at this casino about a week ago, and he said, "Hey, have you seen so-and-so?" I'm like, "Yeah, I see him all the time." And his friend opened up this club and all this stuff going on, and he said, "It's funny, I asked him what he does for a living, and he said he plays slots." I said, "That is weird." And the funny thing about it is, he doesn't know how to play slots to win. He's got a YouTube site about, it's basically just him winning jackpots, and 0 of the games that he has on the website are beatable games. And I've seen him pump thousands and thousands and thousands into machines. And I said, "Why haven't you posted on your YouTube site lately?" And he said, "Well, you know, I'm not getting big enough jackpots. People want to see huge jackpots or not at all." And I said, "I don't think that's true. People just want to see content coming in." And I said, "You should try to do some shorts." And he said, "What's a short?" And I said, "It's like a shorter video. It's under a minute long. You put it on YouTube and you get a lot of views." It's interesting because some of the shorts that I've posted on YouTube have gotten as many hits as my episodes. So there's one when I was in Paris that got about 700 views. So you can get a lot of views and kind of drive more people to your site if you do shorts. But anyway, so I had an interesting time talking to him, and he said when he was walking in, he saw a car that looked like his brother's car. So he called his brother and said, "Are you at so-and-so casino?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm over here in the high limit." So both of them have the bug. And I saw them walking around together for a while, talked to them for a few minutes. So, all in all, not bad. Didn't lose any money. Moved forward a little bit. Didn't have to sit at a boring office. And now I am going to sit at a boring office. I'm contemplating actually getting that haircut now because I may have time. Alright, let me let you go. I'm thinking about this haircut. I'll be back. Alright guys, early afternoon here. Well, late afternoon I guess. 4 p.m. just leaving work. We had an interview of a guy who wants to be on our team, which I don't have high hopes for that guy at all. But we just finished that interview. I am heading out. Normally I would say I am going to be going to the casino right now. However, I don't think that's going to work out because I have to go pick up one of my kids. They actually have a sports competition, so I gotta be there to pick them up. And I talked to my boss, and they said, "Go ahead and leave early, and you can actually watch and see what they're doing and enjoy your time with your family." Work-life experience. You gotta love that. This is ridiculous. You need like 5 people to do one person's job these days because everything is so easy, so cushy, you know, all that stuff. That's ridiculous. Just pay me $500,000 a year and I'll do a full day's work. How about that? Anyway, so I'm heading out to do that. Then we will go home, talk to my wife, get a plan for tonight and tomorrow and Thursday figured out. Am I going to do something tonight? Am I going somewhere overnight tomorrow or not? So how's Thursday going to be treated? What meetings do I have on Thursday? So all that different stuff. I'll get that answered tonight, and then I will let you know. Most likely, if I do an overnight tomorrow, I will probably just wrap this episode up and publish it. And otherwise, if I'm not going to do an overnight tomorrow, I would probably continue this episode into tomorrow. So, you know more than I do because you know how long this episode is. But for now, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back to update you shortly. Alright guys, I am back. So it is Wednesday morning. I did get that haircut yesterday afternoon. It felt really good. Went to the track event and watched, and that was all good. Got home, was tired, wrapped things up, did a little bit of work, and went to sleep. And it is Wednesday morning now, and I am 99% likely to do an overnight today. So I'm going to wrap up the episode for yesterday, and we'll start a new one for Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll be back with you. So right now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, the email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you in a minute.